Good evening, this is AJ reporting for Robin's Fanatics TV on tonight's pitching in Isthmian League Premier Division fixture between Carshalton Athletic and Folkestone Invicta. As the league table stands before today's games, the Robins found themselves down in 17th position after Saturday's defeat, and Folkestone are down in 15th. As for changes, team changes, Carshalton have made 3 changes from their lineup that lost to Bishop Stortford last weekend. Matty Vigor was back in the squad, came in for Arthur Lee, who had an injury, and the 2 new players, Curtis Cumberbatch and Alex Akofi, both made their full debut in the Robins shirt this evening. Aaron Smith, Joseph and Tommy Bradford were on the bench. Fans may remember the score from last season in the league fixture last season, and it finished Carshalton Athletic 5, Folkestone 0, after Folkestone were unbeaten in the league up to that point. We're not expecting that to happen again today, but overall it was a good game actually. I mean, I'd probably say it was the best performance of the season for the Robins. Despite the referee seemed to be doing his level best to give Folkestone everything. But anyway, before the referee got really involved in the game, the Robins took the lead on the 7th minute. Took an early lead on the 7th minute. Tom Beer made a good run. Crossed the ball over to Matty Vigor, who fired it home for his 2nd goal in a Carshalton shirt. Really good finish. And then came a very controversial moment on the 14th minute. Curtis Cumberbatch was went in for a 50-50 tackle on the Folkestone 5. There was a crack of shin pad against shin pad, so it sounded bad. And the 5 rolling about on the floor didn't help. Referees come straight in with the red card for Curtis Cumberbatch, which was just frankly disgusting, really, because both players went for the ball 50-50. They clashed shin pads. It was nothing serious than that. And after a little while, the 5 got up and carried on playing. So yeah, but then Robins found themselves down to 10 men. So a little change in tact, I think, from the bench, and up to that point, the Robins were pretty much on top and had a really good of the early exchanges. Of course, taking the early lead as well, but we had to sort of sit back a little bit and sort of try and defend what we got. Referee just seemed to be giving Folkestone every single decision they screamed for, and he was complaining that players were time wasting already. Well, I don't think they could have taken the free kick or throw-ins any quicker than they actually did. But the referee was really awful this evening. He was terrible for us. He just gave everything Folkestone's way, and the red card, I thought, was really harsh. Both players were going for the ball, but yeah. But to be fair, we put on a good rearguard action, and we spent most of the rest of the first half encountered our own half, but we had the men back and did enough to sort of keep them at bay. When they did get through, Yusuf did actually get through and tried to catch Danny Bracken out with a quick shot, but he was equal to it and saved it. And of course there was another controversial point as well. Femi Akinwa was through on goal. Goalkeeper came out and took him down in the penalty area. Clear penalty. And he's not going to go down when he's sort of through on goal. Keeper's taking him out. Referee decides it's a free kick to Folkestone and books Femi for diving. I mean, if you're through on goal, you just about to get around the keeper, you're not going to then fall to the floor and fluff the chance, are you? But that just summed up the referee the whole game. But we held on, despite the best efforts of the referee to sort of give Folkestone something. But the good boys put in a really good rearguard performance, and come half time we was still 1-0 up, thankfully, despite the referee's best efforts to nobble us. Second half, it was pretty much a lot of Folkestone. I mean, they had a lot of chances. They were sort of using the wings. They really spread the Robins out, especially on Lima's side, and they always had two wingers out there. They sort of concentrate on that side, but Crossley Lima had a stunning game and sort of kept them both good. They had a couple of shots, but they never really troubled Danny Bracken that much. He had a couple of easy sort of gatherings to get, but it was just a good rear guard performance. We did have a chance to go 2-0 up actually on about 70 minutes. Tom Beer got through on goal, put in a lovely shot from close range. Keeper managed to somehow tip it onto the crossbar, and it went back into play, and then was cleared by the Folkestone defence. But stunning save. It really was a good save, and if we'd have gone 2-0, that would have been amazing. But but we continued to soak it up, and we held on, and thankfully we managed to get another 1-0 home win. But this was a very, very hard earned one, and they played really well. Finished Carshalton Athletic 1, Folkestone 0. My views on the game, I'll tell you what, it was easily Carshalton's best game of the season, and especially in defence. I mean, the defence was so solid today. They really closed Folkestone down and didn't allow them any time on the ball to sort of get a shot in or anything. I mean, they all worked hard. And we was pretty much encamped for most of the second half and just had a couple of counter attacks. But the way they defended was just second to none, and it was a joy to see. I mean, Folkestone will probably be absolutely gutted they didn't even get a point out of this one, because they probably deserved one for the pressure they put on. But then, having said that, I don't think Danny Bracken really had any real saves to make. A couple of balls went to him quite easily. He gathered them up, and it was just we managed to hold on for 1-0, and we did hold on. I mean, they had us on the cosh, but the boys stepped up today. They really did step up. They put Saturday's defeat behind them, and they really stepped up today. It was great 1-0 win. I mean, three 1-0 wins at home in a row in the league. You can't ask for more than that. But today was really, really hard earned. It really was. And despite the Folkestone attacking and the referee sort of being up against us as well, we managed to sort of keep the 3 points in Surrey. So great fun. And it sort of the crowd behind the goal as well were really on top voice today as well. I mean, I think that might have been transferred onto the pitch. I mean, Robins fans behind the goal, yourself included, we were on top form this evening, and right behind the boys from the start, and sang all the way through, and that was it. 1-0. It's a win. It's a great win. It's a really hard earned win and well deserved. And that lifted us up to 12. That's the thing with the league at the moment. You can be down 17th and then you get a win, and you go up 5 places. But I mean, this fantastic, great performance, best performance of the season today, especially after recent disappointments, and they earned it today. And Crossley Lima got supporters man of the match, which I thought was fully deserved. To be fair, I'd have voted for him as well. He had 2 wingers on him most of the time when they were stretching us out, and managed to keep them in his pocket. Next up for the Robins is on Saturday, and we are at home. Robins are back in FA Trophy action, FA Trophy first round, and we're at home to Kings Langley of the Southern League. So that's going to be another stern test for the Robins, and hopefully we can get the right result and progress through to the second round of the trophy. And then after that, we've got another home league game against Margate, I think it is. Yeah, Margate. Looking forward to that one. But looking forward to Saturday, back to the FA Trophy, and let's hope we can sort of just push on from this. yeah, so that's it from me. I thought, I've done some vlogs with my bad performances recently. I thought today's one deserved to have a good vlog as well. And yeah, well done, Robs. Proud of every one of you. You put in a stellar performance tonight, and we got the 3 points despite being against 12 men. So yeah, can't ask for more than that. So yeah, that's it from me. I've got a couple of other games to go to this week. I'm going to watch Dulwich v Worthing tomorrow. Just have a look at older ex-Robin Lewis White. And Wednesday night I've got the Chelsea women at Kings Meadow in the Champions League. So busy old week, but I won't be doing vlogs from them. My next vlog will be Saturday after the FA Trophy game. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to wrap this up now. Thanks for watching, and I will be back on Saturday for the Kings Langley game. So until then, see you later.